Okay, so I thought I started this video like a whole minute ago. Apparently not. Um, for some reason, I was waiting for this garbage truck to go by before I began recording. And the garbage truck, it was weird enough because it sat there for a little while. Like it was waiting for somebody, waiting for something. So I don't know if that is a message for anyone listening to take out whatever trash it is in your life. They waiting on you to take that trash out. It could be a person, could be a place, could be a thing, could be a job. Whatever it is that is standing in between you and whatever it is that you want, whatever ways that you see yourself growing, whatever life that it is that you see yourself living, go and get at it. Toss it out. Toss it out. Put it in the trash. They waiting for you. Um, People make fun of me now because I don't do things that I don't like doing to make other people happy. Like if I don't like going to certain places, then I won't go to certain places. I just don't do certain. I don't even like driving anymore, so I care not to have a car. I own two vehicles and I don't even drive anymore. Um, and some people make fun of that. But guess what? I'm happy. That is the difference between, I guess, me and those people, because they do the things that is, I guess, required of them. And if I can manage to delegate certain tasks, certain things, if I don't have to slave over a hot stove, if I don't have to stress myself out driving anywhere, or I order my groceries. I had to light some fresh incense. I order my groceries. There's a lot of things that I care not to bog myself down with, because there's plenty of people who are okay bogging themselves down doing it. And I get to devote my time to try to find little bits of peace. Most people don't know peace. I love my peace. I do. I cherish my peace. And if you cherish your peace, take away the things that don't bring you peace, and you can never live a life that you don't enjoy. If you minus out the things that you don't enjoy doing, how could you live a bad life? I put out a short, and a short video is like 2 minutes long, about I kept hearing that song all throughout the night. I was in the shower this morning. I kept having to sing it over and over because my memory is like, if I don't write it down, if I don't screenshot it, it didn't happen. But it says they got hit like I got hit, but they not fucking breathing. That's that many men wish death upon me. And I keep getting references of things like separating the wheat from the chaff, and you'll know them by their fruits. And it's a lot going on right here in these in these spiritual streets. And I know, I guess, gifted people feel it. Lots and lots of gifted people feel it. And I know the other day I said that I could see to a certain point, but then they don't tell me what's after that certain point. I don't know if any other gifted people have a block to not let you see what's coming after that. Because me, I think they know that I would be a tattletale. I would just be too excited about it. But I don't know. Today I feel thankful. I feel grateful. Um, and again, me not doing things that I don't want to do. I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination. I am not. I do what I do because I love helping people. And again, lots of my clients, or lots of people that I do speak to on a daily basis, are people whose gifts are awakening. And when my gifts first started awakening, Like they've attempted to awaken several times. I remember one major one. It was back in like 2008, like right around the time that my mother passed. And I was like, nope. Can't do this. It was I remember things moving in my house. I remember being pushed and touched. I remember my shower was coming on by itself. I remember just a lot of crazy stuff. And at that time, I had just had a newborn, and I had this was like 15 years ago. I had just had a newborn, and my mom had just passed. So I had a lot going on in life. So I don't know if the universe knew that I was in a vulnerable point in my life, or and my voice sucks right now. I'm sorry, y'all. Um, I don't know if I was being attacked because I was at a vulnerable point in my life, but I was like, look, I can't do this. I can't do this right now. Look, go and take this up off of me. And I didn't have my gifts. Oh my God, I didn't have my gifts for like 7, 8 years. I was like out in these streets, just like dumb, like bumping into walls type shit. Like, I was out here. I'm not gonna say I was unprotected, but I was like just I was not on the right path. I wanted to fit in with my friends, and I wanted to be cool, and I wanted to party and hang out and be cute and all of this crazy stuff. And then in 2017, well, about 2016, 2017, my gifts reawaken again. And when your gifts wake up, when I tell you, you're gonna be ready to check yourself into somebody the nearest mental hospital, because all of a sudden you seeing people that you know ain't there, people that you know is passed on, or you start hearing things. And it wasn't until I start being vocal about the things that I was seeing and hearing and the things that I was going through that I realized, like, now when I say things, I can be like, if I say something that I hear to somebody and I'm doing a reading, it's kind of like, how did you know that? I heard it. um so I'm in a couple of groups like on Facebook and whatnot, just, and there's a lot of gifted people in those groups, and some of them people, I see that one thing by Cardi where she's like, I'm losing my medulla. There's a lot going on. And I know I had a like a prophetic message a few months ago, and it talked about people's gifts awakening. Like people, like very, I guess, normal people would start receiving downloads or start receiving messages, like almost simultaneously. If you have been getting those, I would love to hear about it. If you are going through this experience right now, I would love to hear about it. Um, and right now, you may be very mentally sensitive. Like me, I've been through so much mentally that at the first sign of stress, I check out. I ain't got it in me. Nope. I'm not dealing with anything outside of myself, especially something that is unnecessary. So I come across a lot of people that want to make life harder for absolutely no reason. And those people, they stick out like sore thumbs. They do. I see you. I see you. I see the side eyes. I could feel the resentment, or it's just, people be weird. People be weird because I don't even know. Gifted people get granted with certain opportunities that a lot of normal people don't get gifted with. But the reason that y'all not being gifted is because y'all carry so much hatred in your heart. You carry so much jealousy. Like, I wish at this point, I wish jealousy could be like labeled as like a mental illness. um, I know in the Western world we call it mental illness, but I'ma just whole ass say people who carry the spirit of jealousy, that's a demonic attachment. That ain't nothing but a demonic attachment. That ain't no mental illness. But you know, in the Western world, we have to call it a mental illness because you know how dare we be spiritual about anything? And I know the most of the people who have those traits are very neurotypical people. Neurotypical people can be quite insufferable. As a neurodivergent person myself, and neurodivergent is people ADHD, autism. There's a lot of different. You can look it up. There's a lot of different things that fall under that umbrella. Um, I don't carry the spirit of jealousy because I don't give a damn what you got going on. I don't care. I don't care. If you're doing something that makes you happy, congratulations. Congratulations. Or it's like if I see that you're doing something or you have a car or you have a job and it's like, wow, I want to do that. I'm just gonna go do it, or I'm just gonna go get it or do something similar. Or not even I can't even say that because I'm on my own path. I'll congratulate anybody that's around me that's doing a great and amazing things. And again, recently I crossed paths with someone who was jealous of the things that I do, but our walk in life is not the same walk. Like we don't nothing about us is the same. And there's not a single skill that I possess that I'm not willing to teach someone else, that I'm not willing to put somebody up on game to. I know a lot of people like gatekeeping, but as far as the channels that I receive, we are all, every single person, you have the right to use your brain at full capacity. And as the world is set up, they don't want you to be able to use your brain at full capacity because when you start using your brain at a higher capacity, what you're using it at now, your gifts start coming in, and your brain is a powerful thing because then now you're plugged into, I guess, the machine. And I'm channeling right now. I've never had this conversation with anybody else, nor have any of these thought processes really touched me before. But once your brain wakes up out of this state of trying to fit in with everybody else and trying to do what's popular or what's normal, quote unquote, whatever the fuck that is, you realize that you could do powerful, powerful things. And when people see you, most neurotypical people, when they see you out here doing powerful, powerful things, they don't like that. Because how dare you be powerful? And I'm sitting over here frumpy and normal. And where you put your energy, where you put your effort, that will grow. So if you put your effort into being a hater, congratulations, you played yourself. You are now. I'm seeing that episode of Dave Chappelle where he's like the play a haters ball. Yeah, congratulations. You need a fur coat. Um, but when you're ready to do something outside of that, possibilities are endless. And again, just because I don't do things that I desire not to do does not mean that my life is perfect. I still have people, places, things, situations that I need to answer to. But if it's going to put a certain level of stress over me that I don't desire to have, I will give that situation as little energy as possible because I know that in order for me to be using my gift, I have to be at peace. I had to turn down a client recently because if you know that you want to read it for me, you know my prices and everything like that, and you hit me up And I usually respond within minutes to anybody that messages me and say, hey, I want to read it. Cool, I got you. Don't take days and days to respond back to me and then ask me, can you do it within the next 2 hours? I don't work like that. I don't. I need to get myself into a very calm and peaceful place. I'm not going to stop doing whatever it is that I'm doing. If I'm with my boys, if I'm cooking dinner, if I am enjoying time with my friends, I'm not going to stop my life to do a reading. I like waking up in the mornings and setting the tone for myself. I like going for my morning walks. I like getting my morning coffee. Um, I like putting myself in a peaceful zone because when I do go into a reading and I do give you messages, I want to be as clear headed as possible. And if somebody can't respect that, if you cannot respect that, please don't contact me. Um, sure, there's lots of readers who could just drop and charge extra money and for a murder. I usually set aside times of the day when I'm available for reading and reading only. I usually like to do that between 9 and 5, where I can sit here and just be in solace and be available anytime during those hours. I am not going to. I have boundaries. I have learned boundaries because people will walk all over you every chance that they get. And I don't care what that other reader did. And I don't care what that person, baby, go to them. Go to them. But over here, I have structure. I have structure because I literally, this is my desk. I'm sitting at my desk right now. And I kind of sit and receive the messages that I'm supposed to receive. I record the videos that I'm supposed to record. I just try to keep myself in this meditative state from the hours of 9. I'm seeing, I'm seeing the part of the 5 heartbeats where he dangles right out the window. He's like, my office hours are from 9 to 5. um, I do lives still on Facebook. If you find me on Facebook, it's Monet Shree. I do lives every now and again because sometimes I do channel outside of those hours. But as far as my office hours are from 9. Because if you don't set the price, if you don't set the standard, people will walk all over you every chance that they get. Like right now, I told somebody just today, I don't drive anymore. I care not to. I mean, I love taking road trips. Oh, I do. I'll drive for a road trip. But as far as like sitting in traffic all day long, oh no, baby, that frazzles more. I don't like being frazzled. I don't like being frazzled. So you want me somewhere? You invite me somewhere? Make sure I get the send a Uber, send a driver, and I love people who respect that. I love it. Like over the weekend, one of my friends came in town. Sweetest person ever. Um, and immediately it was like, "Hey Mo, what you doing? Chilling. All right, I'm gonna send a call for you. I want you to come. Da 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 da. Cool. No issue, no complaint, no nothing. Thank you. Because they value my time. They value my presence. They value. So again, people will invest into the things that they value, And if they do not invest into you and the things that help you stay at your most peaceful place, they do not value you. And I do not mind losing a single soul that does not value me. Because if you don't value me, then you're not going to invest into me properly. And that would be taking me off the pedestal that I've set for myself. So if you feel as though $7 to $10 is too much, well then baby, I'm outside your price range. If you feel as though the prices that I charge for my readings is too much, then baby, I'm outside your price range. Because people don't see the investment that you put into yourself. People don't know that in order to get my skills to where they are today, that I've sacrificed so much. I have sacrificed so much. I've sat in solitude. I've cried. I've I've been angry. I've been, oh gosh, I've been everything that you think a person could be. And I've had to do a lot of it alone. I've literally, I've had friends, and all of a sudden I get a message, cut that bitch off. Cool. And at first, it would hurt my feelings to have to cut off my friends. But when I get these messages now, ain't nothing to cut that bitch off. Because somebody saw what I didn't see. And I'm not gonna say I love it, but I give people the benefit of the doubt, at least to be exactly who they said that they was gonna be. So if I meet you, most people when they find out, oh, you're a reader, tell me something, baby, I get paid for this. I was told loud and clear. That's why I started my YouTube channel, because I would sit and I would do readings and I'd be like, cool story, bro. Tell it again. And I wouldn't record it. I would just be knowing about things that's going on. And I was told, I heard it loud and clear. Stop using your gift like a fucking party trick. And again, I've never wanted to be on YouTube. I'm not a person. I don't like the attention. I don't want to be famous. I don't want people to recognize me when I go to the grocery store. Nope. I care not for any of that. But I do want y'all to get the best of me. So protect your peace, protect your space, protect your boundaries, protect your innocence, protect your whatever it is, protect your body, whatever it is that you need to protect. Pamper yourself. Pamper yourself and treat yourself well. And the world around you will have no choice whatsoever but to fall in line. That's it. So now this morning, I usually eat fresh fruit and drink my coffee, go for my walks. I try to treat my body amazingly well, especially these days. I did a castor oil cleanse the other day. I'm doing a papaya cleanse because right now it's like being guided to be as light as possible. I hear light as a feather, stiff as a board. Be as light as possible so that you can. I'm seeing like a person. It's like a big old slingshot, and it's got a person in it, and it's pulling back the slingshot. So the lighter that you are, the higher that you're going to be able to ascend to. So right now, I'm dropping all dead weight. If you are not trying to move into I'm hearing a lot into a higher level, if you're not trying to move along to a higher level of where you are now, where we are now, where I am, whatever it is, Be okay with leaving these people behind. Be okay with leaving that job behind. I had to do it. I was so scared to leave my job last year, but they made it so much easier. Like I was damn near pushed out the door pretty much. And every day I thank them. I thank that job. Thank you, because I was too scared to do it on my own. And when God got to step in, if your gifts is growing in right here, right now, and God got to step in to make you use them properly, baby, it ain't gonna be nice and it ain't gonna be pretty. Mm-mm. It was almost like for me to get all of the stuff ripped away from me, so I could go do something different, so I can go do something better. It was almost being clothesline. Like so I came along and like straight, and it happened. It was like everything was taken away all at once, and it was like, and I remember where my mental was when that happened, and when I tell you, I never want to be in that place where my mental was when that happened to me ever again in life. I mean, I was like I can't even say heartbreak, but I was like one mishap from completely breaking. And it's like, what more can I lose? What more can be taken away from me? And everything that was taken away from me, I literally find solace in it now, because now I'm not spending 40 hours a week on somebody else's time, on somebody else's under someone else's authority. I answer directly to God now. So whatever messages he tells me to give y'all, hey, I'm not begging for vacation time. I'm not, it's just, so if you're in a space right now where you're losing things, I promise you, I promise you, there's probably a lesson behind that. There's probably something that is going to be given to you later that is going to show you why you had to lose what you had to lose. And again, I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination, but everything that I need is always, always taken care of. I've yet to miss a meal. My boys have yet to miss a meal, but we lead a good life, and I'm okay with that. Anywho, um, I don't know if anybody needs to hear that. I hope it motivates somebody to just go do some dope shit. Like go travel, go buy an RV and live on the road. Go to the beach, take that vacation, go backpack across China. I don't know, whatever it is that you can learn a new hobby. Just find something that you could be at peace with within yourself. Learn to sit with yourself. Learn to love yourself from the inside out, not the outside in. So I know a lot of us, we like to dress to impress. Like I'm gonna be dressed. Like I love getting dressed, but I do it for me, and I don't do it for. I wonder if no. Make sure that you're doing the things that you enjoy doing for you and only you. I don't even know if I introduced myself. I'm gonna keep this under 30 minutes, but I'm Monet with Divine Spirituality. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing, amazing day. I'm probably gonna record a message using some tarot in just a minute here, but y'all be easy.